But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are physicians of no value. I'd like to start off first and foremost again. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to those that do this work in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel from the GMX Camp Atlanta, coming back at you through the Spirit with another lesson, and I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. I came across a video, which I'm about to play in just a moment, where a woman testified, an Edomite woman, which testified in 1986 how she was denying care way back then for the sake of these insurance companies. Okay, now she was doing it then, so how much more now? Okay, and the whole reason why she was doing it was to line the pockets of the insurance companies, in which she's about to testify. Now everything is all these evils that are happening in the world right now are surrounded by money. Okay, now there's just plain evil happening, but a lot of the oppression and greed and all of these things that are happening are surrounded by money. Okay, and Esau is the one that controls everything. He controls the medical system. He controls the food supply. He controls, the clothing, the entertainment, you name it, he controls it. And it all points back to profitability. Okay. And when it comes to your health care and it comes to things that you need to take care of your body, well, basically, you really want to stay out of these hospitals as much as possible, man. You really don't want to be in these hospitals because these hospitals are for profit, not for care. Okay. So I'm going to read that again. This is Job 13:4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies. You are physicians of no value. They got this twofold thing to where they'll poison you with the food over your lifetime, and then treat you with their medicine, and on your way out of here. Okay, this is what they do. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. Let y'all hear what it's talking about.
Public confession.
She confessed in 1996.
I am here primarily today to make a public confession. In the spring of 1987, as a physician, I denied a man a necessary operation that would have saved his life and thus caused his death. No person and no group has held me accountable for this, because in fact what I did was I saved a company $500,000 for this. And furthermore, this particular act secured my reputation as a good medical director, and it ensured my continued advancement in the healthcare field. I went from making a few $100s a week as a medical reviewer to an escalating six-figure income as a physician executive. In all my work, I had one primary duty, and that was to use my medical expertise for the financial benefit of the organization for which I worked. And I was told repeatedly that I was not denying care, I was simply denying payment. Let me explain to you the ways that I was a good medical director. I was regularly consulted by marketing on ways to change expensive benefits or change the language to give me loopholes to make denials when requests came. I turned pre-existing exclusions into a game, and as I tried to connect almost any prior medical complaint or visit as a reason to deny payment. What kind of system have we created when a physician can receive a lucrative income for adding to the suffering of patients? I became a physician to care for, not bring harm to my patients. And I'm haunted by the thousands of pieces of paper in which I have written that deadly word, denied.
Dr. Linda Pino denied a medically necessary operation back in the late 80s. The patient died. But she saved the insurance company she worked for as a medical director $500,000. Then she got promoted. Her job used your medical degree for the company's financial gain, not for patient care. She was told, you're not denying care, you're denying payment. But denying payment for necessary treatment is denying care. She made a lot of money by writing one word thousands of times. Denied. She testified to Congress in 1996 that this haunted her. The insurance system, it's only gotten worse. Without any congressional intervention to break up this monopoly, insurance companies increase their profits all the time by denying claims. 30 years, both parties. We've allowed this to get worse with zero reform. To every denied patient, someone you have never met is paid to deny your claim. Appeal it. The system counts on you giving up, and a denial that can be a death sentence. Ask Dr. Linda Pino. She confessed in
Right? So, this is why it's important to take care of yourself and stay out of those hospitals, man. Oh, what the hell is that? Huh. Hold on 1 second. I can. They won't let my Wi-Fi work for some reason. Mm. Stop that. Excuse me. Sorry. Damn cats. All right. So going back into what I was saying, Salakia, for the pause. Um, all right. Um, what was I getting? But yeah, Salakia. Uh, just pulling up some precepts. So you have these doctors that um uh that work in this industry that convince people that this is nuts. This is really insane. You convince people to go to them to heal you just for them to rob you and kill you, to rob you of care so they can and take your life. Now you're actually paying for these insurances. It's not like you're getting this stuff for free. You're paying for it, which shows you this man is a physician of no value. Okay? So I'm gonna go to First Timothy, First Timothy 6:10, and it says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." You see, these men that deny people their care. Hey, listen, man, you do you they're not gonna they're not gonna escape their judgment. Most of these old men, these old Edomite men that get healthy, that deny health care to all these people all their lives, end up needing health care themselves. They end up with incurable diseases, things that they cannot get rid of. Okay, because um, they spent their entire life amounting a fortune on the misfortune of others. All right, especially Jake. All right, how many Jakes go in the hospitals looking for some type of treatment and relief from ailments, and they end up dying off of something that could have been prevented. This is why it's important for you to know about the herbs and to watch what you put into your body. And I'm talking to myself for first and foremost, because we all have bad habits and things that we continue to eat and drink. Some of us may eat a lot of fried food. Some of us may drink alcohol a lot. Some of us may eat a lot of bread. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with eating and drinking those things in moderation. However, when that becomes our lifestyle, then that becomes problematic. All right, and that's what leads you to going to getting these heart diseases and strokes and diabetes and all of these things. Okay, because you've this vessel that we're in is very fragile. All right, it's very fragile. That's why the scriptures say. Let's see. I'm looking for that precept where it says a strong constitution is of great value. Give me 1 second. No, I can't find it. Let me try one more thing. Where is it at? I think it's in the book of Sirach. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it was in Sirach. Salakia. All right. Well, y'all been doing this a lot lately. Y'all do not like the apocrypha coming up, huh? What do y'all? This is what they've been doing. All right, let me see if I can go about it another way. They've been doing this a lot lately, just blocking certain sites. I go to that site all the time. What the hell? No. History. Their history. Okay, let me try another browser because they're blocking the site for some reason. The resource requested could not find their. They blocking this site. That's crazy. Two browsers is not coming up. And now it's not coming up at all. Yeah, they want you to buy it. That's crazy. Y'all see this shit? Like that's never happened before. They're saying that the site is not found. Let me see if I launch this VPN. No, I'm not doing that. Huh, this is nuts. Let's try it again. That's crazy. They're literally taking it. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. And they have no other apocrypha. Normally, it'd be a bunch of apocrypha Bibles coming up. Yeah, they definitely got the site blocked. But I'll just read it because I have it here. This is Sirach 30 and 14, 30 and 15. It says, I can't believe it says, um, it says, health and soundness are better than gold, a strong body than boundless wealth. Okay. And it says, verse 14, let's read 14 and 15. It says, better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Health and good estate of body are above gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Okay. Now, Salakia about, I mean, this is craziness right here. They literally do not want you to see the Apocrypha. They got the site blocked. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. You can still get the blue letter, but you can't get certain Apocrypha Bibles because normally I just type in 1611 and this will pop up, but and then you can just click on it, but it's saying that the server is not found, which means that they're blocking it. And I found it and I pulled it up on my phone. Okay, when I pulled it up on my phone before, it came up like that too. Let me see something. Let me check something else out. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this. See, it's allowing me to pull up the regular Bible, but not the Apocrypha. That's crazy. Let's do this. Yeah, they blocking sites, man. This is crazy. Yeah, they up to something, man, with this internet. I'm gonna try one more thing, man. I did. Hey, this just messed up my whole lesson. Like, damn, you serious?
Agree for the companies.
Esau is up on some fuckery, man. I just go to show you that the famine of this word is coming, man. It's the famine, is coming because this dude is messing with the internet. All right, so let's go. Let's not look at Google anymore. Let's do this. Yeah, see, there it is. Let's see, view chapter. Let's go here. You see that? They will not let you pull up any precepts. And you definitely not getting that's crazy. Anyway, let's just keep it pushing. I got a couple more precepts to bring out. I'm gonna have to do a lesson on this, man, because this is crazy. You can't even go to the home page no more. Normally it'd be something on here that allow you to go to the home page. See that? Your recovery, like what? And the same thing is happening on my phone too. Like you cannot pull up the Bible, or at least I can't. You know what? Anyway, let's just go ahead and finish out this lesson. Slakia. Um, I'm just gonna have to read these precepts because it won't allow me to pull up, the Bible. Um, this is Sirach 38:4, and it says, "The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and the wise man will not abhor them." Okay, so the Lord created the things that we need to heal from the ground, out of the earth. Okay, you don't need to go to Esau Edom to heal your body if you take care of yourself. Okay, um, so his whole entire medical system is built off of profitability. That means that there's a conflict of interest there. He's not interested in making sure that you are healed and making sure that you're strong and full of vitality. He's interested in extracting as much profits as he can out of your body, out of your pocket. Okay, so he's going to convince you that his technology and his health and his health system works for you, and you're going to go to him, and then he's done a great job in doing so. All right, he got all of these hospitals and all of these doctors and different type of practices everywhere, all to convince the people that his method of healing you is the best method. All right, but all in all, the only thing he wants to do is maximize his profits so he can live high on the hog. This dude is an unfit ruler. All right. And here you are, you're trying to go on the internet to pull precepts out, but these precepts are destroying him. All right. These precepts that we are bringing out is destroying Esau's world. Okay, just by speaking them. All right. And I'm pretty certain that I'm not the only one that's experiencing this right now, or you know, this is going to become more widespread because Esau don't want us on this internet no more. So he's also passing legislation to stop all this. All right. So I'll probably do another lesson on this, man. Salakia for the interruption, but that was pretty much it. It wasn't meant to be a super long lesson, but man, you know, anytime I will pull up precepts in my previous lessons, man, you will see that they will pop up. But this right here, they won't even let me go. You know what I'm saying? To the I can to the main site, to the King James Bible Online, and then if you pull up the Apocrypha, 1611. See, saying that it's not found. And then any other, normally they would have some type of correspondent Bible up here with the Apocrypha in it, and it's not there anymore. Okay, let's see. You see this? Like, this never came up like this. It would actually be. This is crazy. King James Version with the Apocrypha, American Edition. All right. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Let's see if it has it. Nope, it's not. It doesn't have it. They removed it. They removed the Apocrypha out of. I'm gonna go to the Chat GPT real quick because I want to ask a question. The hell? God damn it, man! Yeah, I see. Full of fucking lies, man. See, Chat GPT be lying. Close out the browser, open it back up, and then look. I'm about to clear the cookies and cache and the browsing and download history. And I'm gonna try it again. The old 1611 is not coming up. Nope, it's not doing this. So, with that, I'm ending this off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakar Kadash. Until the next time, I say Shalom.